So, dear friends, do you know what is probiotics? Probiotic. So, probiotic means our friend bacteria. Like in the human intestine, there are lots of bacteria already available there in the human intestine. So there are big colony of the bacteria are there in the human intestine. Okay. So they are the friend bacteria. They are making vitamin B12 and many other things, which is very much important for human body. Like if these friend bacteria are getting disturbed, then they will not able to make the vitamins like the vitamin B12, and B will suffer with the deficiency. Like if you see in the South India, they are making many fermented products like idli, dosa. These are having natural probiotics. So what is the probiotic? Probiotic means we are eating the food which is increasing the colony of bacteria in the intestine. So let's see quickly here. So the probiotic means they are the live microorganism. Okay. So they are the beneficial bacteria or the yeast. So we are taking in the right amount. Okay. So these are mainly available in the fermented food and the many dietary supplement, like in the market. There are many supplement available. In that supplement, we find the probiotic. So what is the purpose? Maintain the balance of microorganism in the gut, so that they will be keeping our digestion healthy. So these are very, very important for digestion as well as for immunity. Okay. So the how probiotic works. Number one, they restore the gut flora. So with the help of probiotic, we are improving the beneficial bacteria. So they are improving gut flora. Number two, they improve digestion. Many persons are suffering with the indigestion. And after we give the probiotic, they feel good in the digestion. Okay. They are very good for improving the immunity. Many persons having weakness of the small intestine, low vitamin B12, the very weaker colony of the bacteria in the intestine. So they are also having poor immunity. So when we give prebiotics, then these are working like in natural antibodies. Okay. They are helping to produce natural antibodies. Many times there is some problem in the gut, like inflammation. Not only this, like if we talk about the intestine, if we talk about the gut, we are telling many times what we eat, we become the same. Because when we talk about the gut, Gut means the gut also having neuron. Okay. In the gut, we are having 500 million neuron. So when we are feeding our gut with the right food, it's also affecting our mood because they produce neurotransmitter. Okay. Like the serotonin. So that's why probiotic is very much important. Remember one thing, the right probiotic should be chosen as per the persons. I'm not talking about the idli dosa, they are the natural. But nowadays, people are eating the probiotic tablets, purchasing from the market, and they are eating the probiotic tablets, capsules. Sometimes they, for some person I've seen, they are not suiting. One patient came to me and they told that after taking the probiotic tablets, feeling not good. Even digestion become bad. So if the person taking the tablets either should take with a very good professional advice, otherwise go with the natural. What is the natural? I will tell you. Okay. Instead of taking the tablets, capsules, go with the natural. So again, I will tell you a few more things about the probiotic. So what is the natural probiotic? Again, the probiotic means live beneficial bacteria and the yeast. They are also available in the certain food. Okay, so they are good for digestion, immunity, and overall well-being. Okay, like we can see, there are many fermented food and the beverages. As per the Ayurveda, the probiotic are very good for digestive fire. So they are very good for improving our Agni because in the Ayurveda, we are balancing Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Okay. So when we are giving the probiotic, they are promoting the Agni, they are promoting the digestive fire. So improving our digestion. So if you see here, we can see some natural food here. So these some tablets available in the market like prebiotics, probiotic. There are many different brands selling different type of the tablets. But whether we should take it or not, okay, we can take it under the medical supervision. But first you should try the natural thing. Like we can see there are many natural things, fermented food, pickles, and all they are having natural probiotic. Like we can see here, takra or the water milk or the takra. We know it's made by curd or yogurt. Then we are diluting it. And we are also putting some herb. It's a wonderful probiotic. Like in the Gujarat, the people are taking it very regularly. In the other part of the India, in the South India, people are taking curd. In the Punjab also, people are taking curd. But in the many part, people are not taking this. But in the Gujarat, you will find without the takra, without the buttermilk, food is incomplete. Okay. Because the takra or the buttermilk is the very good source of probiotics. So as per the Ayurveda, if you take the curd and put the water, it's not the buttermilk. You're taking the curd, putting the water, then it's you're grinding a lot, like churning a lot. After churning a lot, then the makhan or butter you are taking out, then what is remaining? That is real takra. Okay, that is a very good beneficial product as per the Ayurveda. It is amrit or nectar. But if you're just taking the curd and putting butter only and diluting it, then you can't tell that this is also the buttermilk. Okay. That is curd only, but you dilute it. Okay, curd is also good. It depends on your digestion. But the buttermilk is like a nectar or amrit as per Ayurveda. So we can put like we can roasted cumin, black pepper, or many things, many our kitchen spices we can put in the buttermilk and we can make it very tasty and delicious. And it's the very good source of probiotic. So as per the Ayurveda, it is balancing pitta, vata, it's improving the digestion, and also it's bringing the cooling effect. But I will tell you, I'm not sure that the packed, nowadays packed buttermilk also available, whether it's good or not, because in the packed food, that they're putting lots of preservatives. Sometimes it might not be good. If then you are taking natural, then definitely it will be the best one. Okay. So then we can talk about the avla murabba. Avla murabba, it's like the Indian gooseberry, and we are preserving in the sugar syrup. It is also very good source of the fermented food or the probiotic kanji. Kanji is the fermented drink. We are putting black carrots, mustard seed, and many other things. You might be knowing kanji. In the South India, you are making kanji. South India, people are making kanji. As per the Ayurveda, kanji is very much important product. And kanji is the product very good and fermented. And it's very good for improving digestion. So we can see here fermented beetroot. Okay. So the traditional probiotic drink with the wheat and the mustard seed. That is also kanji. Okay. There are many types of the kanji. Then we can see dahi, curd or the yogurt. That is also very good. So these are buttermilk, kanji, amla murabba, that beetroot kanji, and the curd. These all are fermented, and one should take them as per their digestion. If the curd is not suitable for you, then please avoid it. So whichever is good for you, whichever is good as per your gut, you should take it. So these are the all very beneficial for intestinal health, for immunity and metabolism. So these are as per. So there are many pickles. There are many pickles. They are also like made by the fermentation, and there are many pickles also very good probiotics. If you take them, then you can see very good benefit in your digestion and immunity. So as per the Ayurveda, we can see the probiotic are balancing our dosha, vata, pitta and kapha, especially our agni, pitta, enhancing the agni. So they are improving the digestive fire, so we can digest the food properly, like takra, curd, kanji, dahi, abla, murabba. So they improve the digestive fire and balance. Like common ingredient, we are putting curd, carrot, abla, rice, lentil, etc. Okay. Now, as per the naturopathy, or as per the many people are making in the naturopathy diet, even they are making the home. Like we are knowing, they are also very good for improving the gut flora. Some we know very nicely, like apple cider vinegar. We know that. So apple cider vinegar, like we know this. Apple cider vinegar is very good for a probiotic, also improving digestive flora. Then this is the kefir. You might, if heard, otherwise you can search it, kefir. So this kefir also, kefir, many product, kombucha, and there are many products, they are very good probiotic source. Okay. So we can see here, probiotic are available in the idli, dosa, and even in the many South Indian food because they are fermenting the lentil and all, and after that they are grinding them and they are making it, right? So we can see the kefir. So there are many fermented vegetables. So fermented vegetables, this kimchi, sorkont, even I'm not much aware with this, but I know fermented vegetables. But what is exactly this sauerkraut that I'm not available? They are having very rich lactic acid bacteria. They're very good for gut flora. Kefir, this is a fermented milk. Just I told you this is the kefir. Fermented milk. Then kombucha, this is a fermented tea. Apple cider vinegar in idli dosa. We know that in the idli dosa we are putting fermented rice and lentil. So they're natural probiotics. So probiotic means they are improving your digestion, they are improving the immunity. Because of that, they are very good for mental balance. As per the Ayurveda, they are improving Agni and balancing Vata, Pitta and Kapha. And also they are detoxifying. Like if you take the buttermilk, it is good for digestion as well as the detoxification. They are improving the detoxification, so function of liver as well as the function of kidney. So in this way, like we can see in the market, there are many different products available. Like they are the probiotic name, lactobacillus. Many products available in the market. If you, there are many different products available. So they are bacteria or the yeast. Okay, but they are beneficial bacteria. If you talk about the food source, we can see yogurt, fermented milk, kefir. So these are the products. In these products also, these all bacteria are available. So that's why these products are very beneficial. Okay. So one can take the probiotic as per their gut condition. But the natural can take. If someone want to eat idli, there is no any issue. Idli is very easily digestible. So now we see the small intestine. Yes, Binduji.
सर एप्पल साइडर विनेगर दो टाइप के आते हैं, एक व्हाइट आता है, एक येलो आता है,
Hmm.
तो कौन सा लेना चाहिए?
Apple cider vinegar. So you are asking, there is a two type of apple cider vinegar.
Yes.
One is the white, another one is the
येलो.
yellow. So which is fermented and which is the source of probiotic, right? तो देखिए एप्पल साइडर विनेगर कोई सा भी हो, फर्मेंटेड तो दोनों ही होते हैं, है ना? बोथ आर फर्मेंटेड, नंबर वन. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द व्हाइट, तो कहते हैं कि व्हाइट जो होता है ना, जैसे वो उसमें कुछ बेनिफिशियल बैक्टीरियाज भी होते हैं. In the white apple cider vinegar, we are having some beneficial bacteria as well as some enzyme. But it is not that much significant source of probiotic, white one, if we do the comparison. Because some bacteria are removed from that. After the fermentation, from the white, some bacteria are removed. So it is little clear. मतलब इसको बहुत ही clean कर दिया जाता है white वाले को. And if we talk about the yellow, yellow is little cloudy. येलो जो होता है ना वो थोड़ा सा क्लाउडी होता है और थोड़ा अनफिल्टर्ड होता है, अनपास्चुराइज्ड होता है येलो वाला। जैसे क्या होता है कि जब वेन वी डू पास्चुराइजेशन, in the pasteurization we are removing many bacteria. So what is the difference? In the white we are clearing a lot, but in the yellow we are keeping it unpasteurized, unfiltered. So it's containing exactly like a mother products. In this we are having more bacteria, more friendly bacteria. So both are beneficial, but if you ask me which is more beneficial probiotic, then now you can understand. Yellow one is the cloudy, one is the having more bacteria, right? So accordingly, but we are choosing if we see this person, because sometimes what we do, we can start with the white, and after some time we can give yellow also. But apple cider vinegar is suitable. It's a very, very good product. Have you tried for someone? Never? Okay. जैसे क्या होता है कि जो हम in the market, the milk is also available now in the packet. That is also pasteurized. From the milk, they are doing the pasteurization process. I'm telling about the daily dairy milk, which we are using for drinking and the tea and all. Why they are removing all the bacteria? Because if they don't remove the bacteria, then milk will not sustain for longer. मतलब वो पूरे दिन भी नहीं चलेगा, जल्दी फट जाएगा। तो इसीलिए क्या करते हैं कि इसमें से निकाल देते हैं, पास्चुराइजेशन कर देते हैं। तो व्हाइट वाले में तो पास्चुराइजेशन बहुत हो जाता है और येलो वाला अनपास्चुराइज रहता है। ओके, फाइन। सो नाउ वी आर कमिंग टू द small intestine. Small intestine, what is the importance of the small intestine? In the last class, we have discussed pancreas, then we have discussed spleen, then we have discussed liver. Now we'll discuss duodenum and the small intestine. So first try to understand what is small intestine. So this is the stomach. As the stomach ends, small intestine starts. So this is the stomach, and the first part of the small intestine, which is called duodenum. That is the first part of the small intestine. After that, the second part of the small intestine, that is called jejunum. After that, third part of the small intestine, that is called ileum. So all the three together, duodenum, jejunum, and ileum, these together are called small intestine. But generally what we do, duodenum is the very important structure. So many times what we tell, we are discussing duodenum separately. Then after that, we are discussing the remaining part of the small intestine. So we write in this way, okay, first duodenum, then small intestine. Now, the meaning here of small intestine, remaining part means jejunum and ileum. Okay. Now, what is the total length of the small intestine and what is the importance of the small intestine? If we talk about the small intestine, the name is small because as the small ends, After that, large intestine will start. हमारी स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन कितनी लंबी होती है? हमारी स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन इतनी लंबी होती है कि 15 से 30 फीट लंबी, यानी एक के ऊपर 5 आदमी खड़े कर दो, एक के ऊपर एक 5, इतनी लंबी होती है। 25 फीट 30 फीट तक होती है। 15 से 30 फीट तो नॉर्मल है, यानी स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन इतनी लंबी होती है। देन इसे ऐसे फोल्ड 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 करके हमारे अंदर पड़ी रहती है द स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन। सो स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन, द डिओडिनम इज वेरी स्मॉल, but after the duodenum, the jejunum is high longest, यानी सेकंड पार्ट जो लॉन्गेस्ट है, और उसके बाद का जो लास्ट पार्ट है वो उससे थोड़ा सा कम है, नहीं लगभग बराबर ही है। जेजुनम और इलियम बराबर ही है, मतलब इतना समझ लो कि दो दो आदमी के बराबर, यानी 8 से 10 फीट जेजुनम और 8 से 10 फीट इलियम, इतने लंबे लंबे हैं दोनों। इतनी बड़ी हमारी स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन है। व्हाट इज द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ द स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन? इतनी लंबी क्यों बनाई गई है? आपने देखा है कि अभी जब हम व्हेन यू आर गोइंग फॉर टेम्पल, इफ देयर टू मच क्राउड, अभी जब हम गए थे ना कुंभ मेला में दर्शन के लिए, वहां से गए काशी मंदिर, टू मच क्राउड, तो मालूम है लाइन कैसी बनाई उन्होंने? ऐसी 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 ऐसी, जहां पहुंचने में वी कैन रीच इन द 10 minutes। Even they are not telling the person, okay, sit and come when your number come. No, they are make queue like this, just standing in the queue and reaching in the 3-4 hours. Only the 10-minute distance, 10 to 10-minute distance, not more than that. Why? The people are having some work, okay, they are just rotating like this. Okay. So their mind is engaged. They're thinking, oh yeah, we are in the queue. Okay. The same thing is happening with the small intestine. The distance is very small. No, like this, like. So food is going, then going and crossing the 20 feet, 30 feet length. So keep digestion, absorption, digestion, absorption, digestion, absorption, digestion, absorption. Keep happening. The maximum digestion absorption is happening in the small intestine only. Small intestine में ही maximum digestion हो जाता है. Okay. So small intestine डाइजेशन हो जाता है, एब्जॉर्प्शन हो जाता है, और हमारी बॉडी में एब्जॉर्ब हो जाता है। लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन में सिर्फ पानी का एब्जॉर्प्शन ज्यादा होता है, फिर जो बचता है फिर लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन में पहुंचता है, then reaching the large intestine remaining part, the large intestine is absorbing most of the time water only. A small intestine play a very much important role, because small intestine is also the part of immunity because of this friend bacteria, gut flora. And even there are many structures in the small intestine. Because of that, it's also the part of immunity. So let's talk about the duodenum first. पहले हम first part की बात करते हैं, यानी let's talk about duodenum. So this is the duodenum. So duodenum. So duodenum represents learning from experience and the conflict resolution. Okay. Conflict resolution. So there lots of things are coming in the duodenum. बहुत सारी चीजें duodenum में पहुंचती हैं. The food is reaching, protein is reaching, carbohydrate, fat is reaching. So the lots of conflict is happening. Even psychologically, there are lots of conflict situation coming in our life. So we are keep learning. This is the power of duodenum. What is the meaning of that? If the duodenum is having low energy, what will happen? If the duodenum is having high energy, what will happen? So duodenum का मतलब क्या? If your duodenum is strong, then what will happen? Like suppose you are living in one family. In the family, there are 2-3 person having different mindset. Mother is having different mindset. Some other person is having different mindset. There are conflict situation, or maybe two brother is having different mindset. There is a conflict situation. One want to run in this direction, one want to run in that direction. This is happening in every family. But still, if your duodenum is good, you will be seeing both and you're getting very good experience. And with that experience, you are moving in the life very properly, right? On the other side, if your duodenum is bad, if your duodenum is not good, then the conflict is happening. You will not learn anything from this conflict. You will not able to understand what to do. You will not able to understand. Oh, you will just blame. Oh, this is always running here. This is always running here. They never be together. And this experience will repeat after 5 years. Then also you will be in the trouble only. Because once we are getting some trouble, we are learning. Then the future we can apply that experience. फ्यूचर में हम उस एक्सपीरियंस को अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. तो ये पावर डिओडिनम देता है. डिओडिनम हमें क्या पावर देता है? व्हाट पावर गिविंग बाय द डिओडिनम? लर्निंग फ्रॉम द पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस, लर्निंग फ्रॉम द experiences, and then proceeding in the life very properly. Even the lots of conflict situations, but we are applying our experience, what we have learned. So let's see here in this image, if the duodenum is having low energies, so person is not able to process from the past experience, is not able to take any output from the past experience. Okay. And feeling stuck. In the conflict, the person will be getting stuck. On the other side, definitely there is a digestion problem, might be duodenal ulcer, poor absorption of the nutrient. On the other side, if the duodenum is having high energies, then, okay, the conflict again is going on. One person running in this direction, one person running in this direction, one person is having different thought, another person is having different thought. You are trying to get the experience in this situation, but you are doing over analyzing the situations. ओके, यानी ड्यूडेनम क्या करेगा? आप एक समझिए, आप एक जज की तरह, यू आर लाइक ए जज. इफ द duodenum is bad, you are not able to understand what's happening. If duodenum is having high energy, you will try to understand more. That is also not good. Okay. You will do over analysis. Oh, you are doing this, it means you are thinking in that way, or you are doing this, you are thinking in that way. So if the over analyzing the situations, that is the high energy of the duodenum. Okay, fine. So look at here, the high energy means over analyzing the situations and you are not able to adapt it. Also, there is a acid reflux and digestive problems. So low energy means unresolved emotion. If the low energy, you will never resolve anything. And the high energy, then you trying to reserve too much. Okay. Are you getting understanding what is the meaning of it? I will give an example. Like suppose you are doing something good for someone in a family, or it's not only about the family, even suppose you are having the group of the friend and you're trying to do something good for someone. But the condition is like this. The person is doing over analysis. Oh, you are doing this. Might be your selfish, might be you something. So that is the result of high energy. So in this way, the low energy may be due to unresolved emotion conflicts. If the energy is low, you will never ever able to resolve any conflict. And definitely there is a big digestion. If the high energy, then you are trying to resolve too much and taking excessive stress, excessive worry. Okay. So high energy also person is taking too much acidic food. In this condition, what we can do, if we want to balance the duodenum, we are asking the person take the fennel and licorice tea, तुलसी सर सौंफ और मुलेठी की चाय, सौंफ and mulethi tea. So fennel and licorice tea will balance the duodenum. So now, अगर कभी लाइफ में आप कॉन्फ्लिक्ट में हैं, आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा क्या किया जाए, तो क्या करना है, सौंफ और मुलेठी की चाय पीना है, पहले डिओडिनम को बैलेंस करना है. First you have to balance the duodenum. For that, take the fennel and licorice tea and stimulate some point. So we can see here, stomach 36 improved digestion. CB12 is the alarm point of the stomach. Even the pericardium 6 is very good for digestion, stomach, as well as the acidity. So these three points you have to stimulate. Okay. Now, in the marma therapy, upon marma, what we do? If we keep our finger over the navel, अगर हम अपनी उंगलियों को नाभि पे रखें ऐसे देखिए, this is the navel. I'm keeping my finger on the navel. One finger up, one finger down. In between these two fingers, there is a gap of one finger. In between these two fingers, there is a gap of one finger. So the middle finger on the navel, we are keeping finger 1, finger 2, and finger 3. Now we will keep the other hand, and now we'll do the press and release, press and release, press and release. So we are telling with the help of these three, we will balance 3 vayu. One vayu of the upper body. This lower one vayu is the lower body, and one vayu of the middle body. So the upper vayu is called prana vayu. Prana vayu, who is going in the head region. The middle vayu is called samana vayu, which improving your digestion. And the lower vayu is called apana vayu, which is improving your lower part, uterus, urinary bladder, prostate, constipation, whatever is happening in the lower part. Okay, even the back pain, knee pain. So upper vayu for upper body, middle vayu for middle body, lower vayu for lower body. So we are telling prana vayu, saman vayu, apan vayu. In the human body, we are having 5 vayu. Prana, saman, apan, there are 2 more vayu. Okay. One is the udana vayu, one is the vyana vayu. So here we are talking about the 3 vayu only. So we'll keep the 3 finger and other 3 finger will press like this. See. So we stimulate this 15 to 20 times. Press, hold, press, hold. In this way, this is the stimulation of apana vayu. Why we are stimulating the apana vayu? Because after the stomach, whichever the part is coming, that is coming under the apana vayu. Stomach is coming in the middle part, samana vayu. And upper part is prana vayu. Okay. Another is the basti marma. Basti marma means we know if from the navel, if I go near about 5 chun down, 3 chun and 2 chun, or the 7 finger down from the navel. So this is the navel. I am going 7 finger down or the 5 chun down. Then I can feel the bone here. This is the pubic bone. Okay, pubic bone. Just upper quarter of the pubic bone, here we are having prostate and the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is bigger. Okay. So what we'll do? We'll keep the fist here simply exactly where bone is ending. We should do it if we are having the urge of urine, then go and do the urination, or after that only you do this. Keep the other hand, then press. So we are making the fist from one hand and other hand just will press this like this. Press, relax. See from this side. Press, relax. Press, relax. So this is called Basti Marma. Basti means bladder. So we have to do 2 marmas here. They will not only balancing the duodenum, but they are also balancing some other part of the intestine. So now look at here. Apan marma, Basti marma. Okay. Apan marma, abdominal region. Basti marma, lower abdomen. Now we are coming to the fennel and licorice tea, just we have discussed. We can take this tea 2 times or even more than 2 times. If the person is having some problem in the duodenum, avoid spicy food or the fried food and do the deep breathing exercise. If it's stressful, then it will really help in the conflict. So this was the discussion of duodenum. Let's talk about the small intestine. The remaining part of the after the duodenum, we are having jejunum and ileum. So the main role of the small intestine is decision-making power. What to do, what not to do. Like generally in the acupuncture, we are telling gallbladder. Gallbladder is having connection with the decision-making power. But small intestine also having this power. Small intestine do the analysis and do the decision making. Okay, let's do this. Oh, please don't do this. Sometimes we are not able to understand what to do, what not to do. Sometimes we are having poor decision making power. We are never ever able to make any decision. We are just dependent on others. Okay, they are making decision for you. If you want to improve it, definitely you have to improve the gallbladder. But here, small intestine also having this power. Okay. So when you want to take the decision, you have to do the processing of your emotions. Okay, because whenever you are taking the decision you can't take only with your intellect. For the decision, you also have to use your emotions. Like some decision might be good for you, but maybe emotionally it's not good for you. Okay. So when you take the decision, you have to consider the emotions. Have you seen sometime we are taking the maybe some because out of the emotions, even we are getting loss, but we are taking the decision. Okay, I'm happy with this. Maybe your the health of some your family member is not good. Okay, please take my all money, please take everything, but I need good health for this person. So this is you're taking the decision as per your emotions. Sometimes some person might be, oh no, we can't spend money, we can't do this because this is our hard-earned money. We can spend little bit, but we can't spend. So whether your decision is right or your decision is wrong, the taking the right decision, it is also very just taking the decision is not important. Someone might take the wrong decision also. The taking the right decision so that you not feel guilty in the future or you not feel oh you have taken the very wrong decision in the future. A small intestine should be healthy. If a small intestine is healthy, then it will do proper emotional processing and it will bring you on the right conclusion. Okay, do this. In this way, if the small intestine is having low energies, what can happen? If they're having high energy, what will happen? If the small intestine is having low energy, then person will not able to take the decision. Okay. And digestion will be poor, might be diarrhea. On the other side, if the small intestine is having high energy, then person is thinking too much. Person is thinking too much, always indulge in the past, unable to let go of the past. If the small intestine is having excessive energy, sometimes person taking very fast decision, sometimes it might be wrong. So low energy, no decision. If the low energy, no decision. If the very high energy also not good, low energy also not good, the energy should be balanced. So person is taking very fast decision, it might be wrong. So the high energy also creating bloating, cramping, and inflammation. So we are talking about the jejunum and ileum because it play a very important role for making the decision. The reason is very simple because a small intestine is having gut flora. In the small intestine, we have bacteria. In the small intestine, we have neuron. And neuron are the part of brain. So that's why it's very helpful for making the decision. So eating the right food is very much important. Otherwise, many times we will be losing the decision making power and sometimes we are taking wrong and fast decision which might be not good for the future. So As per the acupressure, we can take stomach 25, spleen 15, and SI 4 point. These 2 points are located on the navel. If we see here in this image, at the navel level, we are having stomach 25. From the navel, if we go 2 chin apart, that is the stomach 25. If we go again 2 chin apart, that is spleen 50. So stomach 25 and the spleen 50. At the level of navel, we are stimulating these points. These points are also very good for large intestine. Here we are also using for small intestine. So here I will tell you stomach 25, spleen 15 and SI4. We can also add stomach 38, stomach 39. Stomach 39 also the lower Hisi point of small intestine. Stomach 39 point is located in the leg. So just with the help of these 3-4 points, we can strengthen the small intestine. And as soon as we strengthen the small intestine, we can see the person will be taking the right decision and getting benefit in the bloating, acidity, indigestion. As per the Ayurveda, we are giving probiotic and the fiber-rich food. And many mindful practices like breathing pranayama, some meditation practices and all, and some herbal tea like a chamomile is good for digestive relief. Okay. So this chamomile is good for digestive relief for the small intestine. So this was the discussion of small intestine. ये हमारी small intestine का discussion. So we have discussed duodenum, then we have discussed small intestine. So when the person is taking this chamomile tea, it's a very good for if the person is having cramps in the abdomen. Cramp. If there's a problem in the small intestine, sometimes cramp, some good sound coming in the intestine, some sound good sound coming in the intestine. Sometimes this pain is in the male, this pain is reaching to the testicular part. Okay. So in this way, these points, this chamomile tea is very good. Regarding the marma points, but we discussed previously, one is the apana marma, basti marma, that is good for duodenum as well as the small intestine, both. Okay. So then we have discussed about the probiotics. Now let's go to the large intestine. अब हम हमने जो भी मर्मा पॉइंट आपको बताए थे, they are the common मर्मा point for duodenum, small intestine, and the large intestine for all three. So now in the small intestine, I'm not discussing any marma point. Even in the large intestine, I will not discuss any marma point. It is not only that, even the person is suffering with a urinary problem, prostate enlargement, the same marma point we have to use. Okay. When keeping the finger on the navel and then basti marma. Okay, keeping the fist and doing the compression. So now let's move to the large intestine. What is the role of the large intestine? Large intestine is releasing the stool. Okay, definitely absorbing the water also. If the large intestine is having some problem, then it will hold the stool. It's not only about the holding and releasing, even emotionally this is affecting. So let's see here. So we see the large intestine. The large intestine is represent ability to release and detoxify. Okay, think about the stool. The large intestine is having this ability to release stool and detoxify the body. In the same way, large intestine also represent ability to release past and detoxify the emotions. Okay. So many person are having very heavy constipation. They are not releasing the stool. It means they are also not releasing the past emotions. They are not also releasing the they are not detoxifying their mind, their emotions. So it is reflecting in the large intestine. Whatever is happening in the organs, in the system, same thing happening with the emotions also. Emotions are and the physical organs are very closely related. So let's see now large intestine represent ability to release the past and detoxify emotions. What will happen with the low energies and with the high energies? Low energy, holding past trauma and difficulty letting go. And physically person is suffering with the constipation, bloating and sluggish digestion. You know, as per the TCM, as per the acupuncture, if the person is suffering, if the holding the past trauma, then will suffer with the thyroid disease also. If the person is holding the past trauma, past emotions, will suffer with the thyroid disease. Here, the large intestine meridian is passing. And large intestine meridian, when we think about the thyroid, we have to think about all the meridian passing from the throat cavity, like the centrally liver meridian, the internal branch of the liver meridian, then the stomach meridian, then the large intestine meridian. These all meridian are affecting the thyroid, especially stomach and large intestine meridian. Both together are one only, Li and St, one only. They are called yang ming. So here we are talking about the large intestine. If the large intestine is having poor energies, weak energies, then physically person will suffer with the constipation, and emotionally this person is not letting go the past. Okay, holding the past traumas. Then what is our responsibilities? We will balance the large intestine by the murmur point what we discussed and some acupressure points. If the large intestine is having high energies, then person is having very high emotional congestion. 1 minute. 1 minute only. So if the person is having high energy in the large intestine, then person is having emotional congestion. ओके तो व्यक्ति को क्या होगा, इमोशनल कंजेशन होगा, एंड feeling overwhelmed. तो एक तरफ तो क्या था कि हमने देखा कि अगर व्यक्ति को, इफ द पर्सन इज हैविंग लो एनर्जीज इन द लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन, सो लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन इज नॉट allowing letting go, वो लेटिंग गो नहीं कर पा रही है, छोड़ नहीं पा रही है, और हाई एनर्जी हो गई तब भी प्रॉब्लम है उसमें, तब भी कंजेशन होगा उसमें. ओके. If the high energies. Regarding the diarrhea might be there because of many reasons. Diarrhea might be because of the small intestine, large intestine, spleen. So the diarrhea sometimes might happen, but the large intestine will create problem in both conditions. A weak, then constipation, and if having congested, then also having emotional congestion. In both conditions, we have to work on a small large intestine. As per the TCM, if you just take the topic of constipation, then there might be many reasons of the constipation. Even if you take the topic of diarrhea, there are many reasons of the diarrhea. Sometimes we can see the person is having alternative constipation and diarrhea also. Okay. It is because of the different organ involvement. ये अलग-अलग organ involvement के कारण होता है. But right now we have to understand about the large intestine. Large intestine is mainly connected with the holding past traumas. Okay. How to balance it? So we are using Li11. It is a very good point for the large intestine. We can use stomach 37. That is the lower Hisi point of the large intestine. We can also add stomach 25. Stomach 25 is the alarm point of large intestine. So these 3 points are very beneficial. In the condition if the large intestine is weak and we want to strengthen, then we can use CB6. तब हम CB6 का प्रयोग कर सकते. Okay. On the other side, we can see this very good drink for the large intestine, warm water with lemon. Okay. If the person is having some problem of the large intestine, if take warm water with the lemon for a few days, then we can see very good benefit. And some twisting asanas, twist your body. Okay. So there are many twisting asanas, like twist your body in a different way, in the sitting position, in the standing position, and bring the twisting effect in the abdomen and squeeze and release the large intestine. Then we can see there will be some improved circulation. It will also work for the large intestine health. So when we think about the here, this drink, in this drink we are putting warm water with lemon for digestion, and we are not putting the sugar. Sugar is not good for the large intestine, right? For large intestine, sugar is not good. Sugar is not good for gut. हमारे gut के किसी भी part के लिए sugar healthy नहीं है. Okay. So we have to avoid sugar. So in this way, the herbal laxative like trifla. Trifla is very natural. We know the 3 fruits, harad, vaheda, amla, together are, we are telling it trifla. So harad is for vata balance, bahena is for kapha balance, and amla is for pitta balance. All 3 together are very good for balancing our all the 3 doshas. And it's laxative, it's very good for constipation. So one can take trifla with the warm water at night and work for the large intestine if there is a constipation. अगर constipation है तो with the help of triphala we will not only release the constipation but we balance the vata pitta and kapha, so it will also help in to release the emotions, because just we have discussed, if the large intestine is disturbed then the person will be not able to release the emotions. Regarding the doses, triphala is having two types. So what is the doses of triphala? I will write here. Let's see. तो त्रिफला का क्या डोज होता है? What is the dose of triphala? So triphala is available in two form in the market. Number one, powder. Three form we can tell. Number two, tablets. And also कषाय, डिकॉक्शन. डिकॉक्शन के रूप में भी अवेलेबल होता है, काढ़े के रूप में भी अवेलेबल होता है. ओके, सो नंबर वन, वी कैन टेक त्रिफला अर्ली मॉर्निंग or in the night. Okay, there are two times triphala can be taken, like in the night before going to bed. Okay, and triphala can be taken with the warm water or it can be taken with the herbal tea. Some herbal tea like CCF tea and some other herbal tea. If we talk about the powder, so general dose is 1 to 2, we can take teaspoon or maybe tablespoon, but I will write in the gram, so 5 to 10 gram. So better to do it, yeah, 5 to 10 gram. Triphala should be there, okay, because spoon size is different. So we can take it with the warm water or with the herbal tea. Regarding the tablets, so generally triphala is very soft medicine. For some person, it's a 2 tablets with the warm water at night is good. But start with 1 tablet. And if you see the 1 tablet is not working, then go with the 2 tablets. Even the 2 tablets is not working. So first you give 1 tablet today, 1 tablet tomorrow. Oh, nothing is happening. Then for next 2 days, give the 2 tablet. Oh, nothing is happening. Then go with the 3 tablet also. 3 tablet is also very safe. In the Ayurveda, because they are the very natural herbs, so doses will be little higher, like 2 tablets, 3 tablets, but they are not having any harm. The ideal form is powder. And the ideal powder is if you making the powder and consume the powder within the 6 months. Suppose someone has made the powder 1 year back, effectiveness will be less. Okay, because if the powder is very fresh, suppose you are making powder at your home, then take hard, baheda, and amla. 1:1:1 ratio. 1:1:1 ratio. Grind them, mix them, make the powder. It's a very good powder if you are making at your home. And take and finish it within a month. But in the market, you can take and use it for 6 months. But after the 6 months, then you will tell, oh, I have taken triphala, but it's not working. Maybe Ayurveda medicine is not suitable for me. You are having some wrong perception that time. Okay, in this way you can try it. There's another combination. If the person is having more pitta or more heat in the body, then what we are doing? Hard 1, Vaheda 2, and Avla 3, Avla 4. So 1:2, 2:4. We are mixing in this ratio. Okay. And this is the very good ratio for more heat, more pitta. And this is little softer dose, Softer dose means If the person is highly constipated, then the first one will work. 1:1:1 ratio. Okay. But if you want to give a little softer dose, then this is the second one. Okay. Triphala can be taken with the honey. As per the Ayurveda, there is another dose that is called ghee mishri. So taking 1 spoon ghee, preferably cow ghee. Mishri means crystal sugar. Taking little crystal sugar, not the refined sugar. Then 5 gram triphala. Mix it and take every morning. This is working like a Rashayan. Rashayan means it will improve your overall health. It's not just for constipation. It will improve your overall health, right? So always remember, any medicine, whether it's a very good, don't do over consumptions. Take for a few days, maybe for 21 days. Then stop for 7-8 days. Then you can start again. There is no issue in this way. Okay. Don't take immediately or before and after a heavy meal of triphala. And because it's a little laxative, if the female are pregnant, then should take only under the very, very good supervision, because it's a little laxative and also doing little contraction in the intestine, contraction in the uterus, but doing very little contraction. So it can be taken with a precaution during the pregnancy. Okay. So these few things we have to just think for the triphala. In the Ayurveda, it has been told, I have told many times, हरड़ वहेड़ा आंवला जो घृत शक्कर से खाए. The person who eat हरड़ वहेड़ा आंवला means triphala with a combination of ghee and this crystal sugar. So this is written in the Ayurveda. हरड़ वहेड़ा आंवला means triphala जो घृत शक्कर से खाए. The person who eat with the combination of ghee and mishri. हाथी दबावे कांख में. He can hold the elephant in the arm. He will be getting that much power in few days. He can hold the elephant in the arm. So हाथी दबावे कांख में और 60 कोस ले जाए. And he can walk. Elephant is here and he can walk for 60 miles. 60. That much power coming with only triphala. But then you have to take the triphala with a combination of cow ghee and the crystal sugar, means mishri, desi mishri, in the morning. That time our purpose is not just constipation. That time our purpose balancing vata, pitta and kapha, overall health. समझ में आई? मैंने जो 2 लाइनें समझाई वो क्लियर हुई सबको? हिंदी इंग्लिश सबको? In the diarrhea we should avoid it. In the some diarrhea we might give, but otherwise because it is laxative, so it might give diarrhea. So enough for today. Now we'll see you tomorrow. अब हम कल मिलेंगे, कल भी इसी समय मिलेंगे आज के लिए. ठीक है? Thank you so much. Closing.